What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. We're afraid to have tough conversations. Personally, let's just get into some things. Of course, let's do the racial thing. And I'll do it this way. We as black people are afraid to hear the tough conversation of why, as a whole, is our community so effed up on the parts that we have control over. We're afraid to have that conversation. That's a tough conversation. You know, especially if somebody's non-black is having it with us. White people, you know, afraid to have the conversation of, isn't us being effed up and screwed up how you actually work like it? Because you work for it to be this way. There is no group in the world that has come in contact with you as white people whose culture didn't suffer tremendously because of your presence and interference in their progression. That's what it is. So which leads to a part of a conversation where we don't want to have the tough conversation about inheritance. And what I mean by that is, it's a disingenuous conversation to say, I'm not like that. I don't know anybody like that. I'm just benefiting off of all the people in my family that are dead and gone and made it like this, but I'm just maintaining it the way they had it, even though they were quote unquote bad people, but I have nothing to do with that. So basically you're an accomplice to everything that was done in previous generations. We're afraid to have the tough conversation about gender. You know, the male-female dynamic, where men, maybe we are dealing with the karma of women, of guys doing women wrong. Could be, you know. And then on the flip side, and women like, this is how you did these people, and this is how you did that people, blah, 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 blah. So we got to pay you back, no problem. Here's a tough conversation that women don't want to have about that. Even when things are equal and unequal, and when things are equal now and were unequal then, you benefited more than the men. You've always, been living on both sides of the fence. Men don't get anything from you. You don't do anything that makes men's life easier. So to want more when you won't do anything for anybody but yourself, there comes a stopping point. Afraid to have that conversation. We're afraid to have the tough conversations about parenting. In general, who is the better parents? Fathers or mothers? What do all these factors of American modern day society have to deal with that? Men will say, I'll be your best father. And then you got, men, look, I want to provide and I want to work. So, hey, man, I can't do all the day-to-day things like that until I get home. Moms, I'm a mother and I'm blah, 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 and I'm doing so much. And then when the father winds up doing what a mother does, he's kind of looking like, you're not really doing that much. I really thought you were actually working hard, but you're not. You really made this sound and look a whole lot more difficult than it actually is. So you don't work that hard. I can do that actually and go to work. It's not a big deal. It's like, whoa, wait. So then we don't want to have these tough conversations. We're afraid of that. We're afraid to have the conversations about class as far as financial. We're afraid to have the conversations with people who may be poor or middle class. Hey, maybe we're spending too much trying to live the American dream because we feel like we're too good to live beneath our means, while rich people are rich, but they still live below their actual means. Maybe we're just bad at math because we want so many things. because we see people who have more money than us afford certain things. And maybe rich people won't want to say, hey, maybe, just maybe, I did something that's successful, found a loophole, got lucky, however you want, whatever happened. And maybe, just maybe, I'm actually not better than you as a human being. I wound up having more money than you. That didn't make me better in the eyes of God or whatever. Or, that doesn't mean that I'm more blessed or whatever than you are, because I got better stuff. The Killmonger, T'Challa argument. That doesn't mean they can deal with adversity better. That doesn't. But who am I to say, right? And we had to have the tough conversation about, abortion. It's a woman's, women to say, it's my choice, it's my body. And men to say, no, it's the body inside your body. And you want to, have the opportunity to kill the body inside your body with no repercussions, but keep the body inside your body. If I say I don't want the body inside your body, so you want everything. So this is not about choice or fairness. It's just about having it both ways. I can go on and on and on to the break of dawn, but I'm gonna move on to the next subject. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.